Hi folks, and welcome back to Black Raven Racing. Today we're back in Gran Turismo 3 where we're going to take on Special Stage Route 11 Endurance Race. And for this one I've chosen the Altezza LM race car that we won recently. I have given it the turbo upgrade Stage 1 and I've given it super hard tyres on the front, hard tyres on the back, and I've adjusted the traction control and stability management down to the lowest possible level. So hopefully that should give us the power and control that we need to take on our opponents. And we are up against the Viper, the Zonda race car, GT40 race car, Corvette C5R and XJ220 race car. So hopefully we'll be fairly well matched with these guys. Let's see how we go. Oh, slammed into the wall by the XJ220 there. He seems a bit slower than me, so I would like to get around him as soon as I can. There we go. Past him for now anyway. Oh. I have to watch that back end. It cost me a place. Just a little bit of slide. Okay. Oh, lost it under braking there completely. Hit the apex. So I've got 50 laps to go. Oh, looks like the GT40's having a bad time. Just doesn't seem to be able to handle the power on a lot of tracks. But it will be rapid in a straight line. Having said that, I think he's not getting away from me. Maybe catching him. 5 seconds behind the Zonda at the moment. Straight into the wall. He's really struggling through the tight sections. Managed to sneak past. Get a little hurry up from the Ford. Oh, can't quite get the power down. Oh, I knew that was coming. He just doesn't brake and also doesn't bother to avoid the cars behind him. I think I could have done with a little bit more traction control in the settings for this race. Oh no. My brakes are not as good as I thought they were either. Oh, get away from me, you maniac! Right, he's gonna go straight into the chicane. Just see if I can sneak past him and get far enough ahead of him this time. I don't need to worry about him. Next lap. Try to avoid him slipstreaming me. And there he goes into the wall. Here's tyres squealing. Which won't be good for their life. Oh, I've gone deep here though. Staying ahead of him this time though. 14 seconds to catch up on the Zonda, that's not great at this stage. Oh, really struggling with this car. It's a lot harder to control than I expected. This time I managed to avoid getting punted. Yeah, this car's not set up properly at all. It's not great for an endurance race. Right, this should give me enough gap from that GT40, so I don't need to worry about him anymore. But I've got a long way to go to get to third place. Oh, we're not dropping back any further, that's good. Alright, so it's a long way to go to catch up with these guys in front, but we can hope also that their tyres aren't going to last as long as ours. Because again, as usual, I've gone for super hard tyres. Seems to be a pretty good strategy for the endurance races. I was late on the brakes that time. And again, trying to push a little bit too much out of it. It's not a track I'm very good at, this one. And especially not in high performance cars. Avoid the pit lane. And we're way clear of the Ford now. And it's the Viper in first place. And changing the lead. The two of them are very close together. Just need to be careful with the power coming out of the corners with this car. Oh, and patient going around the corners. It doesn't turn as quickly as I would like. Oh my god, turn. Trying to find the braking points and the right angles. Not making any massive mistakes, but just general untidiness, I think. And we're still just under 15 seconds behind. Oh, and the Zonda's gone into the pits. So that was the end of his tyres after 5 laps. That's not great. So we should overtake him, because it's quite a long pit lane. He's not even left yet, so that's good. And we are cutting the gap to the Viper. We're catching up with the Corvette actually. Back tyres are actually wearing, so that's not good. I was hoping to be a bit more even than that. Hope to get at least 10 laps out of the tyres, but preferably more like 13. And we are eating up the Gran Turismo in that Corvette. Little eager to get out of that corner. And we're only 10 seconds behind the Viper. I wonder if that means all their tyres are going off. Corvette is really struggling. I mean, I'm not doing much better, to be honest. Into the pits he goes. The Viper's already in the pits, so this will give us first place. And it's the Zonda behind us now. Oh, caught that curb and it threw the car off quite a bit. Not too worried about the Zonda behind us at the moment. If it does get past, it's going to be going in for tyres quite soon. I think we're going to manage to stay out longer than 10 laps. Occasional times when that car just gets away from me. It's been a bit of a struggle around this lap, I have to say. Yeah, lap times are getting slightly slower. Oh no, oh, I just took a kick off the curb there. And that has put me in a bit of trouble. Ah, the Zonda's just going to get past. Oh my god. Yeah, 10 laps might be as much as I can get out of these tyres, which is a bit disappointing. Grip in them is already deteriorating quite badly. I'm going to go for another 2 laps on them and see how we are at the end of 10. Ooh, stop. But we're a long way ahead of the next car. Much better exit to that corner. Lap times are definitely getting longer. So I think 10 is as many laps as I can reasonably expect out of this, which means he will stay ahead of me. I think. Depends how bad his tyres drop off. And mine are starting to get very sketchy. But he's only 3 seconds ahead still. Oh, control is definitely getting to be a bit of a problem. Requires quite a lot of concentration to keep this car going where I want it to go at the moment. That was a much better lap time though. Just a little bit more control. That's all required. So now let's make a run for him, see what we can do. If we've actually still got more life in these tyres, then we might be able to run a couple more laps. Ran it a bit deep there. So we're only really just getting to the orange stage on the tyre wear. And I've held off everybody else. Closing in on him now. Doesn't feel like such a good lap, this one. did the same as him. So I've not been able to catch him, unfortunately. I'm going to go an extra couple of laps. I'm going to try to make this a 3-stop strategy. See if it can work. I do have another car behind me now. Down the straights, no problem. The Viper's closing in fast behind us. Oh, bumped off the inside of the curb there. Thought I was clear of it. I guess not. There are bits that stick out on this car. Oh god, that was a struggle getting around that corner. Managed to carry good speed through the corner that time. So we're still hitting 156, which is good enough for me. So when it was getting down to the 157s and 158s, I was getting a bit worried there, but we seem to have found a new lot of speed. Oh, that's not good though. It's going to cost me dearly on this lap. The Viper's still closing in. Can't remember exactly when they went in for tyres. It must have been about lap 7. Oh, don't often make that mistake. That was just a bit of carelessness. Oh yeah, we're struggling now. I'm going to go for one more lap after this. I'm going to do 2 13 lap and 2 12 lap stints to get us through the 50. Car really likes to snap back across when you're trying to get it out of a skid. That's a 158, that's not so good. Oh, and the Viper's into the pit, so we've held him off all the way to his next pit stop, which is great news. So how far ahead of the next car are we is the question. So I think the Corvette will go in again. 16 seconds clear of the Zonda, so not far enough for it to be a full pit stop. He will get back ahead of me at the end of this lap, but he will be going into pits quite soon. Oh, come on, turn! We don't want to make it easy for him. The tyre wear's really causing problems now. hold it over 10 seconds, I'll be pretty happy with that. Fighting the car through these corners. Oh no. Yeah, that was not so good. It's 12 seconds. It's going to have dropped from that little effort I did there. Okay. New tyres. Much needed. Wow. So the ice decided to absolutely wreck my transmission. Redlining it in first gear down the pit straight, and we're down in second place as we come in to the stop. We're going to come out in second place, I think. We might have someone right behind us. I'm guessing it'll be the Viper. Oh, cold tyres. And yeah, the car that was a little bit behind us is now overtaking us. We made that very clean actually. Pretty good. Unfortunately, we're 14 seconds behind Zonda again, so right back to where we were before. We really need him to go in for tyres. And we need to hang on to this Viper as well, as best we can. He is very fast. The next pit stop will be at 26 laps. I always prefer to front load them just to get the long stints out of the way. The amount of oversteer out of the corners is just killing me. Very difficult to control. Oh gosh. Oh, these tyres have got to warm up. Not a great lap, and the Viper's gone. So much for holding on to his coattails. But with the Zonda on a 5-lap strategy and the Viper on a 6-lap strategy, that gives us a bit of leeway here to try to keep up with them and then hopefully build up a lead when they go in for multiple stops for every one that I do. Still see the Viper, but only just. And we're catching up on the Zonda again, despite really struggling to get around the corners. There's a really good car in here, but I am not finding it at the moment. Still occasionally get little glimpses of the Viper. Zonda should be going in any moment now. There he goes. Okay, the tyres have heated up now, so we should be good for a good lap time. If not this time, then certainly next time. Yeah, it's a 1:55, that's good. Ooh, very, very late there. Actually, I didn't think I was that late on the brakes, but oh my god, the car has just got a mind of its own sometimes. The amount of torque steer is off the charts. So 7.5 seconds is the gap to the Viper, unfortunately. I've let them get quite far ahead. So I've been fighting with the car this time round. A lot more so than the first time, I feel like. The set of tyres not helping me as much as the last lot. Alright, see how this lap goes. Felt like a okay lap. 56 by the looks of things. So yeah, not quite as fast as the last one. We're having some stability issues. Oh my god, sometimes the car just doesn't turn. Very strange. And I have a car right behind me. I'm guessing it's going to be the Zonda. Oh, and I've gone super wide. That might give him the opportunity, but nope. Still ahead of him. Well, whoever it is, I'm holding them off somehow. Catching up with the Viper somehow. Having a very good lap, I think, as well. This is actually a very good lap. .154. Fastest lap of the race for us. Enabled me to gap the guy behind me a little bit, but he's just come straight back at me through that one corner. The apex of that one, so I'm still holding them off. And I just saw the Viper there as well. got an enormous amount of pressure coming from behind at the moment. Viper is struggling. He is coming in for tyres at the end of this lap, but look at him slide. And he's going to have a bad time in this chicane. Which might give us the chance. Slip through on the inside into first place before he goes into the pits. Also managed to put him between me and the Zonda, which allows me to open up a bit more of a gap again. 153. We are hitting some good times. It should be frustrating for the Zonda, because he's only got another lap of good tyres left. Ugh. So he might still get past me, especially if I do that. Corvette into the pits. He's a good distance behind now. Oh, struggling for control at the moment. Park it on the apex. So it's just me and the Zonda. Oh, too early on the power there. Took me out into the wall. Seem to be just fast enough through this section to avoid getting caught by the car behind me. Not a lot in it though, 1 second. A little bit late on the brakes there. Alright. So again I've opened up a bit of a gap, which will close again. Another 155 this time. So nearly 3 seconds. Struggling with some of these. Oh no! Struggling with these corners. The car slides so much. Oh, at this rate, he's going to be right on top of me again. Oh my god! The car will not turn. Went too fast into that corner, and it just refused to behave. Through this twistier section now, hopefully shake him off a bit. So his tyres are going to be dead now. Okay, well I've still got another 6 laps on these tyres, so they're going to have to improve I think, because they've been pretty ropey these last few laps. Oh, I've drifted way wide this time. But we've held off the Zonda all the way around, despite him catching up on me. Put in some really good laps that held him off. goodness. Terrible angles being taken through these corners. 20 odd seconds on the Viper at the moment. Okay. It's under 20 seconds already. Not been doing the best job around here. Car is definitely a handful at the moment. The Viper's not catching up, he's actually dropping back. And we're catching someone. Oh, it's the Jaguar who overtook very early on. As I suspected, he's not really up to the pace of the other cars. It always seems to be the same for this car. I think it is actually quite a decent car, but it just doesn't seem to be competitive when the AI drives it. Problem is it's so low I can't see it as we're coming through here. It's not often I like to go side by side with a car through this section. Oh. Or that section. I think we're shaking him off now. Late on the brakes this time. Well, it'll be a long time before I see another back marker. Because that Jaguar is so far behind everyone else. Oh my god. The inertia in the car, very hard to overcome, and when you do it just snaps across the opposite direction. So we lost a few seconds through all that to our opponent behind us. It's down to 17 seconds now. That's a gap. We need to hold off the Viper. Oh, he will be going in, I think, on lap 24. .8 seconds at the moment, but it's going to be a lot shorter after that bad few corners I had there. far off halfway through the race now. Oh my god. Really struggling through some of these corners. Just partially the car doesn't want to go where I want to put it, but also I'm just not really putting it in the right places either. Yeah, the gap's down to 14 seconds now. And keep it over 10 before he goes into the pits. I'll be happy with that. So his tyres will go off now. And I'll battle on for another few laps. I've gone down to the 157s again in lap times, which is not ideal. Into the pits, so we will actually start catching up with him now. Zonda's in second place now. Oh wow, huge kick out from that camber there. Almost took me into the pit lane. A couple of laps early. Would have been a disaster, but best avoided. The Viper goes into the pits. So we comfortably held him off. J220 goes into the pits. That might be his first stop. And the Zonda is closing in, but he's going to be going into the pits at the end of this lap. Ooh, cut that one pretty fine. Well, the lap times have been reasonably consistent, all 157s. There's another one, 157.7 in fact, the last 3 laps. And the Zonda goes into the pits. Ooh. Oh ho ho! That got a little bit dicey. So we'll go in at the end of this lap, and that'll be the last of the 13 lap stint. be interesting to see where we are when we come back out of the pits, because we will still be in first place, I think. But maybe not by a lot. Zonda might be snapping at our heels pretty quickly. There's actually the Viper that's in second place at the moment. Well, of course, because the Zonda went into the pits, so yeah. Maybe the Viper and the Zonda that would be quite close to us. It's not been a terrible lap, but not a great one. Oh, slammed into the wall. There we go. Made it into the pits somehow. Gap's 31 seconds into the Zonda, so they are fighting one another at the moment. That helps me. I think they're gonna still be behind me, but it is gonna be closer than I would like. Most of the length of the start-finish straight. Okay. Well, this lap's gonna always be a bit sketchy because these tyres are so cold. So they're gonna be right on me. Yeah, 3.5 seconds is the gap. I'm going to struggle to hold them off. The Zonda's got 2.5 laps left on its tyres. I think the Viper will as well, so they'll all be going in at the same time. Them and the Corvette on lap 30. Nailed that corner, and I had to because they're getting a little too close. Oh my goodness. Got myself in the wrong position and then just couldn't, I just can't get the car to do what I want it to do. It won't turn when I ask it to turn. Oh boy. Pretty good there though. Bump off the inside there, which is not what I hoped for. A lot better out of there this time though. laps, back out to 2 seconds. Oh, and again that corner causes me grief. And it's the Viper that's in second place now. And the car again will not turn. So if it's not quite at the right speed, it really just refuses to turn. Well, we're holding them off again. But of course our tyres are now heated up. So we should be doing pretty decent lap times. And one of the two cars behind us dropped way back. And it's the Zonda. And that was a 1:54 that last lap, so that was good. Lap times have improved. Oh, too much power there. Couldn't quite get the car to slide back round. But we're 2.8 seconds clear at the moment, and this is the lap that they're going into the pits, so if we can nail a good lap here, we could open up a really decent lead. And we have opened up a pretty substantial lead. That couldn't have gone much better, I have to say. 6.5 seconds clear of the Zonda now. So they are having a real tussle, those two. Which all helps me as we scamper away into a big lead. Nailed another 1:54 in that last lap. Staying in third gear really helped through that corners. Not so much on this one. A little bit late on the brakes there. Corvette goes into the pits. Oh, we did actually get a notification there of the latest gap, but I missed it. Ooh, late on the brakes there as well. Yeah, a little bit careless. Still going to be a pretty good lap time though, I think. 155, almost a 156. So, not bad, but not great. And 29 seconds is the gap at the moment. So our next pit stop will be lap 38. And we do have a car not too far ahead of us. I'm going to guess is the GT40. Oh. And we're just past the hour mark as well, so it's just thought about that as I slammed into the wall yet again, that maybe I am getting a little bit tired now as well. Gap 26 seconds. He will have another pit stop before I go in again. In fact, both the Zonda and the Viper will. Ooh. Yeah, some of these corners are becoming a little difficult. It seems to be as soon as the tyres get a little bit worn, there is quite a drop off in grip, but it's manageable for the most part. And then once they start to go orange, there's another big drop off, and it becomes very hard to control the car. But it's worth it, I think, to avoid one more pit stop. Closing in on that car up ahead, holding that gap at 25 seconds. I don't think I have to take the same line through those two corners twice. It's been different every single time. Oh, that time. Steering issues through these corners. So yeah, these first 4 or 5 corners I have incredible difficulty with. From gear on, it's not quite as bad. Definitely struggling to put the car where I want it to now. Concentration flagging a couple of times. Brake too early that time. So this has not been a good lap. Way too many little mistakes. So 159. Yikes. Might be far ahead, but I can't really afford any of those. Let's see if we can do better this time. See that car in front now, and it sounds like the GT40. But rear tyre grip is just about a thing of the past with these tyres at the moment. Oh my goodness. Just put the power down there and hoped that it would take me around the corner. It did not. Oh my goodness. The car just kept sliding there. Another horrendous lap. At this rate we're going to be pushing 2 minutes for a lap. It was a 158, almost a 159. Oh, and there's the big hit. It's been coming for a couple of laps, I think. Try to avoid second gear at the moment, I think. Struggling somewhat. And there's no danger of me catching up with the GT40 at the moment, because this last few laps have been absolutely terrible. Okay, so we've still got a 20-second gap, which is good. And the Viper should be going into pits this lap. Oh my god, come on, come on! The amount of torque steer on this car is just insane. Once the tyres get worn, it just gives up. It's an absolute beast, but it's very hard to control. So we're now 33 seconds clear of our nearest rival. That should be enough to give us a pit stop and still come out in front. Ugh, maybe. We do still have to make it around another lap and a bit on these tyres. For 3 bad laps in a row. Dropped her in about between 8 and 10 seconds. And with this lap included, it'll probably be more like 10. We're quickly catching the car in front. That was a 158 that time. Oh, and we're very late on the brakes there. Actually, again, I don't think I was that late on the brakes, but the car just didn't want to stop. I must be just over driving, I think. So we might catch a GT40 just in time to go into the pits. Into the pits we go for our final pit stop. One last redlining of first gear. And we're 26 seconds ahead by the time we came into the pits, so it's going to be pretty close when we come out. But we don't have any more stops, and they will have another 2 stops. We are coming out in front by some distance, 7 seconds. It'll be a lot less than that actually. That was just from the point where I crossed the start-finish line in the pits. So it's likely to be 2 or 3 seconds by the time we get around here. 2.5. Oh, and we've gone deep there. That's probably going to cut most of that. Old tyres are a killer. Oh no, oh, just took a bump there off the one wall, straight into the other, and then into the third. Well, I was hoping I was going to be able to hold them off a little bit longer than that, but that was probably the worst accident we've had so far. Just need to try to keep up with him. He's going to be on very worn tyres now. And we've just got cold tyres to deal with. Well, we're keeping up pretty well. Oh, just clipped me as I went through there, but I saw the chance, so I thought I would take it. He's going to plough into the back of me if I'm not careful here. There we go. So we managed to get back in front of him just before he goes into the pits. Hopefully that's the last we see of him. And there was no sign of the Viper at all. Assuming he'll be in second place soon. There we go. Well, he's only 6-7 seconds behind, so there's a chance we might see him at some point. But he'll be going in for tyres in a couple of laps. Slightly over driving it now, trying to get as much distance between myself and them. Laps down to 5 seconds, so these guys are faster than me on the track, but I've been fast enough that my superior tyre life has kept me in front of them. Alright. Oh, a little bit late on the brakes there. We're holding that gap at 5 seconds plus. Good speed round that corner. We are quite fast through that last section compared to the other cars. That gap out to 6.5 seconds, and it's expanding, I think. Get that corner right, get the braking done just at the right time, and it makes a huge difference. You can see we're already 10 seconds clear of the Viper at that point. So we've massively increased that gap. 1:54. It's one of our best laps, that one. Oh, I think I just saw someone disappear around the corner. Here he goes again. It's not the Jaguar again, is it? Oh, there's two of them side by side. It is the Jaguar and the GT40. GT40 pulling away pretty fast from the Jaguar, which is incredibly slow. This is the second time we're going to have lapped him. Make easy work of that. Threaded the needle there. Corvette goes into the pits. So there is a chance we might lap the Corvette. It'll be pretty fast when it's on the track, so if we don't overtake it before it comes out of the pits, probably not. And we overtake the GT40 for now. This time I held on to the brakes. I knew that was coming. Good grief. This guy is an absolute lunatic. He's got great acceleration and very good road holding. throwing off all my lines. Just can't quite get the power down cleanly enough to get past him. He's managing to pull away from me, that's annoying. This time, oh, just bumped into the wall. But I think I've got the pace to beat him down the straight. He will slipstream me. But I'll go narrow this time and brake early. So I don't have to deal with that. Unfortunately. It seems to be a very fast way of going around the corner. This time I managed to get in front of him. Oh, come on, mate. Oh dear, tyres are struggling a bit around some of these corners as well, which is not helping. I've got 5 laps to go. And I was too busy watching him. Missed my braking point slightly. I do want to get past him before the end of the race. The gap's only 12 seconds between me and the Zonda, but he is going into the pits again at the end of this lap. Right, let's see if I can avoid getting speared by him. Right, this time I should be clear of him, hopefully. That gap's down to 10 seconds. We lost so much time fighting with that idiot. 2 1:59s the last couple of laps. Honda in the pits. Absolutely nailed that corner. Now we've got a 20-second gap to the Viper, who I think will probably go in on lap 48. And I know the Zonda's final lap will be on very bad worn tyres, so I think we're okay. Certainly hope so. It's been an hour and a half now. 4 and a little bit laps to go. Finally got rid of the sound of that GT40 behind us. And a 1:56 is our reward, much better lap time. Alrighty. Ooh, just thought I could power through there, but slid out a bit more than I thought. We're holding that gap for around 20 seconds, so one more lap to go like that, and then we're home free. Pushing it a little bit hard on some of these corners when I really don't have to. Just fishing for good lap times, and that was a particularly good one. The GT40 goes into the pits, so we've definitely seen the last of him now. Delighted. Extending that lead now. Tyres are giving out a little bit now, so I think that was probably the last good lap time we're going to get. Ooh. Felt like the tyres just suddenly got gripped there for a second and shot the car forward. No, that was a bit of a bumpy old lap. Not one of the faster ones. 1:58. But honestly, we don't need anything fancy now. We've got 2 laps to go. Oh wow, car is sliding all over the place. And the Viper goes into the pits. That's our last challenger, seen off. Got a 26-second lead over the Zonda, which is actually a lot less than I thought it would be. The Zonda's pretty impressive. If it had been on harder tyres, I think I would really have struggled against it. Oh, and way wide there. Oh boy. I'm glad that we're not far from the end of this race. It's been such hard work, so much concentration required. And when your concentration slips on this track, it can be absolutely deadly. Because there's so many right angles and areas you can find yourself in big trouble. Corvette goes into the pit, so we're actually going to lap the Corvette, although it will be while he's in the pits. So again, not a great lap. Another 158, and we're on the final lap of the race. So we've lapped half the field. Oh. Just the Zonda and the Viper that evaded that outcome. XJ220 into the pits for the second time. So his 24 lap pit stop strategy not turning out to be a winner. Who would have thought it? The car now sliding all over the place, trying to drive it. The tyres very worn. Neatly through the final chicane. Pull the car around the final corner and onto the straight for what's going to be another victory in an endurance race. Another 158 to finish, but good enough. And that one was a challenge, but we will take the victory. Quite happy with that. Huge prize money. Fantastic stuff. So we get another prize car. What are we going to get this time? Fancy looking ones there. Oh, nice. Looks like a Camaro race car. Alright, well that will do us for today. Got another success. I think next week we'll probably go back and do Trial Mountain again. I've got a plan for that one, so we will see how we get on with that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.